What's poppin', guys? It's your boy, Yami here, and you're probably wondering, well, Yami, why haven't you uploaded in almost 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks? And I have a perfectly fine reason. Well, okay, so the week I was supposed to upload the week after the archery video, I got sick. So basically the next week I had to spend making up work. But like I didn't get sick, I just like missed a day, but and then I had an archery tournament like literally a couple days after that, so I missed more class. So basically, I had a lot of work to make up in like a bunch of my classes. So actually, I didn't have time last week to make a video, and well, not last week, the week before last. Last week, I recorded something and one of my friends was like, "Yo, I want to kind of like spice it up." So I'm kind of waiting on him to finish it. So if you're watching this, hurry up, you cunt fan. So yeah, if you haven't seen from the thumbnail nor the title, we're gonna be talking about my middle school, and I say my middle school was hell. Um, well, so let me give some context. So my middle school I went to was a magnet school. So basically, you had to be like good attendance, good grades in order to get in. Which it's I don't understand why my school was a freaking magnet school because literally elementary school is so easy to have good grades in. Beside, unless you're like you have a mental disability, but even still, you can still have good grades with and have a mental disability. So yeah, you just get in for free. That's basically how I can the best I can put it. And yeah, you just get in for free basically. Well, you don't have to pay anything, but you just like a lot of people get apply and I guess you have to be lucky in order to get in, which I did and I went to that hellhole for like 3 years straight. So it's gonna be like multiple story times kind of there. So let's get with the first story time. We're gonna be talking about my freaking science teacher in 6th grade, and you're like, oh my gosh, is she like the art teacher in the harassment video? The first video you ever uploaded? No, not really. She was like, so my science teacher in 6th grade was an old lady, and he was like, and you're like, yeah, she's old black lady, and like at first everything was fine. I was doing my work and stuff, and then like okay, this is like first semester, and then I noticed I start getting zeros on stuff, and I'm like, but I did this and I turned it in. Like so I check with her, and basically there was nothing I can do, and I barely passed the freaking class that semester with a C. And next semester, I'm like, okay, I'm going A game, making sure I turn everything in, like make copies and all that. And everything is fine until like April. And like, because April's like state testing, so I'm like, okay, no homework or anything. And then, like, she's one of those teachers that take forever to actually put in any grades. And so the first grade she put in, I had an A. And then my A grade dropped to a whole ass D. And I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. How my grade go from a whole freaking A, 95%, to a freaking 61? And I noticed at the beginning of the year, we did this little packet thingy, and I freaking got a F on it. And I'm like, bitch, are you for real? And so I'm like, yo, what's this packet? And it was like, well, I didn't get it, so I'm giving you zero on it. And I'm like, well, I know I turned it in. And then out the corner of my flipping eye, I literally see my packet, like literally, because as I walked out, I literally checked it, and it had my name on it. And I'm like, no, like literally, you hear a record scratching in the background. I pick it up. I'm like, hey, yo, teacher, what is this? Like low key, I was fuming. I was pissed because like She low-key gave me an F on an assignment that she had on her desk. Like, how you gonna make me almost fail your class because of an assignment that you had on your desk that was turned in by me and had my name on it? Like, I don't get your logic. But the thing was, she took forever to put the grade in. Like, literally, we were about to get out for summer vacation. I'm like, is she gonna put the grade in? Cause like my grade was still at like 61. Like literally, I had to go to the counselor's office and be like, well, I turned this in and I'm just waiting for her to put the grade in. I've been asking her for like the past couple of weeks when she's gonna put it in. I'm just waiting for her. And then like semester ends. Basically, I'm out for summer and I'm like, I wonder if she ever put that grade in. And I couldn't check because basically the app you use to check your grades shut down during the summer. And like basically I couldn't check my grade. So to this day, I don't know if I passed or failed science first sem for well second semester. I'm assuming I didn't because I wouldn't be going to the school I'm going to if I failed first semester. Well, no, second semester of science because I kind of already failed first semester. Well, the school I go to, a D is actually a passing grade, so which is very surprising. I I still question that. How's a D a passing grade? Literally, when I see a D, I'm like, That's no good." Okay, so this is seventh grade, and basically, I had an English teacher, and you may be going like, "Yo, okay, what did this English teacher do? Forget your work?" And no, actually, my English teacher was a very special individual. Um, Number one, he always came when he came to like had our class. I don't know why, but I just smelled that 420 dank kush. And if you don't know what 420 dank kush is, you're number one living under a rock, and B, you must be a pure Christian child. It's basically devil's lettuce or weed. And freaking don't ask me how I know what the 420 Kush smells like. I go to a freaking high school. I walk into the bathroom. I get an instant whiff of like a mix of jewels, vapes, and weed all the freaking time. I'm used to it. And like, so my seventh grade English teacher, they did the same thing at my middle school, just to give some context. Like my middle school may look good on the outside, but man, the kids were badass. Not like the good kind of badass, like they were bad kids. And and we're I got stuck for a second. I had a major brain fart. Yeah, I don't script these. Yeah, I just do this all from memory because freaking I find scripts take too much time to do, and I'm honestly very lazy. So our English teacher smells like 420 dank kush, and basically all the time my classmates just mess with him, and you're like, what do you mean by mess with him? I mean like basically one time, here's a little story time. Um my yeah, one time my teacher left the classroom and basically the students were like, I'm gonna just hop on PH. And if you don't know what PH is, it's basically Pornhub. And they literally go on his computer because like teacher computers, you can basically hop on anything. And they hop on that site and they just start like, okay, speakers on. They just start blasting like a random video, and all you hear from the hallway is huh, 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 huh. Just like it was so crazy, and my teacher just comes rushing in there, and you just see his face. He's just like, WTF? And then you just hear from the smart bar, huh, huh, huh. It was like hilarious, and I'm just sitting in the back, actually doing my work because I'm a good boy, and not only that. I cared about my grades a lot, especially because I was like, yo, I want to go to the school I'm currently going to, so let me make sure my grades stay up. And he never found the kid who did it. And of course, I ain't no snitch, so I'm like somebody in one of my past videos. Yeah, yeah, like I said, I ain't no snitch, so I didn't really say anything. Anyways, I'm mainly a quiet kid if you don't know me. Like, if I don't know and you want to talk to me, you're gonna have to approach me yourself. When it comes to people I don't know, I'm very shy. Like, like the people I know, yeah, I'm like a social butterfly because I got close to them, but like the people like I talk to now, I'm like, yo. Oh wait, I already said that. I'm retarded. But like people I don't know, I'm just kind of like silent because I don't know them. So I'm just gonna like shut up, read the room, and do my work. And last but not least, our last story time. This will be a kind of a continuation of the detention video. Think about it. Plus, anyways, it got 10 likes, and plus, this story is short enough to not literally. It would be like 5-6 minutes long because it's like a super quick story. So that's why I'm adding it here. Basically, this whole video is just gonna be like a chronicle of 3 stories from middle school, and basically just to show you my middle school's hell. So in 7th grade, I got a new principal because like my 6th grade principal was like, I'm gonna go be the principal at the what a coincidence. The school I'm currently going to. You see a pattern here? Yeah, the school I'm currently going to. And basically, we got a new principal and a vice principal, new principal and vice principal. The principal, he was like he like never talked to us. Like basically, it's the vice principal pulling the strings. Low key, at first, like you still think now, like I think I got them switched and mixed together. I think he was the vice principal, and the vice principal was the principal because that's basically how it was. And basically, the vice principal started this new thing called after school detention, and basically, I got that once from false claims. And basically, I'm going to be telling you now this how I got it the second time. So it all started after fifth hour, and it was my science class. And yes, I actually passed science this time. So it was my fifth hour science class, and I really had to freaking go use the bathroom. And so I go to my last class of the day. I drop my stuff off, and I'm like, oh, I'm probably gonna be late. Let me tell my teacher because like my stomach was like gurgle gurgle gurgle, like it was really bubbling. Like I had to drop like Hiroshima and Nagasaki in the freaking toilet. That's how bad. And I rarely use the school bathrooms, so it was that bad because school bathrooms at my school was horrible. Like I'd come in there and all I would smell was like piss, bo, and someone's freaking Taco Bell that they somehow smuggled in. Basically, it was just horrible. It smelled horrible, and I did not enjoy one bit while I was taking a poo. So I'm like, I tell my teacher, I'm gonna head out, and I'm 1 minute late to class. No, 2 minutes or 2 or 3 minutes late to class. And basically, I come into class. He's like, "Yo, you got to go to the auditorium. They're doing a hall. They're doing a hall sweep." And I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! Wait a minute. How are you gonna let me go into the hallway? Let me go use the bathroom, saying I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and at least not give me like a pass or anything. Then be like, yo, wait, before you go, let me give you a pass. They're doing a hall sweep." And like they didn't even announce it on the intercom. He just went like, "Oh yeah, there's a hall sweep. You gotta go to the auditorium." And like, how you gonna let me go to the bathroom and not give me a pass? Like, no, you knew there was gonna be the hall sweep. How you gonna let me go to the bathroom knowing I'll probably be late? Because I literally said, yo, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I might be late. And then let me get caught in the hall sweep. And then send me to the auditorium like, yo, I'm not giving you any grace. And like, so basically, I'm like sitting in the auditorium, and we're like, and he's like, one of my, a dude I'm sitting next to was like, what do you get after school for? And basically, he's my friend, like, cause he's in my third hour math class. So we're like tight. And we have this little thing where we like shout out a little someone called Cole. I will never give context to that joke. If you know, you know. So, and he was like, yo, Thicky, why you get in here? And I'm like, yo, so I had to use the bathroom and my teacher didn't tell me there was a hall sweep and freaking I got caught in it, so now I'm here. And he's like, bro, Sam, I was hanging out with my friend, name, Johnny, and I had to go use the bathroom, and then basically same thing happened to me as it did to you. So we were both in there, and we just basically got caught in the unannounced hall suite. Like, yo, there was like okay, so there's like about 400 to 600 kids in our middle school. Out of our whole middle school, there was at least a good 100 to 150. That is like a big chunk of the population of our middle school, and that's because they didn't even announce it. Like usually they just go like, you out there, we're now conducting a hall sweep, and there was like that good 30 seconds grace period to get in your class, so teachers lock your door and all that jazz. And basically it was the same thing as last time, absolute boring, bored as hell, had nothing to do, and then I get out there, I'm like, ah, freedom. And yeah, so basically, there is a story from my sixth, seventh, and eighth grade years of middle school. I absolutely hate my middle school now. At first, I thought it was rainbows and sunshine until I realized I was gonna get a new principal new vice principal that basically had a stick right up Main Street. When I mean right up Main Street, I mean like far up there, like possibly coming out of his mouth. That's how far it was, like a big, nice, thick stick. So yeah, moral of the story: if your school does hall sweeps, make sure if you have to use the bathroom, just wait. And like there's gonna be multiple morals in this video. Another moral: if you're in a class full of like delinquent people, honestly don't contribute into the delinquency because eventually one day you will get caught and stuff. Like basically like they didn't catch the kid, but they did it again. It was like a different person, and he low key got suspended for like a week. And last moral of the story, just make sure your teachers like turn your work. Like literally make copies. Like if you have a teacher that loses your work once, don't trust them again to be turning your work. Just make copies. Like literally, I had a system where I'd have her sign it that I turned it in, sign the copy, keep the copy on me, and then turn in my actual paper. So if she lost it, I'd have the copy like, and I'd hold it reliable. Be like, yo, G, you messing up on your stuff. I have this copy, you signed it, we literally dated it and everything that I turned this in. So now I'm finna slap you. I was exaggerating on the slappy part, but yeah. Yeah, but just make sure your teachers get your stuff right. Your grades are important, especially if you want to go to like a good high school or college. Yeah, get your stuff together. Like, make sure they don't mess your shit up. So yeah, oh yeah, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. Last time I checked, like 55 to 60% of you already subscribed, so y'all should be hitting that subscribe button to see more of my content. And I'll probably be linking a playlist in the top right with the freaking card saying, "Yo, check out the Storytime playlist." Like, cause this is like my 10th video ever uploaded. So yeah, my 10th upload. I do not upload very often. Like I said, I'm gonna try and do one upload a week again. Hopefully I don't get sick and have to make up like an assload of work. So yeah, make sure you hit that bell icon, subscribe, like, leave a comment on what like, give recommendations to what type of content I should do next. And also, yeah, I'm gonna leave the IP to my Minecraft server in the description. Just like slide into my DMs on Twitter. If the server's not up, I'll start it. Just yeah, it's your boy Yami. Peace.